Welcome to the DKHizouse. You know what we talking about. Welcome to the DKHizouse. That's what we gonna run our mouth. Hey y'all, just a little disclaimer. Everything is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. I don't know none of these people. I'm just giving my thoughts, my opinions, predictions on what I think I see and know and hear. And I want you to do the same down in the comment section. So don't take everything too seriously, but only with a grain of salt, because we be chefing it up in this kitchen. And welcome, glad to have you. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you've been here a couple of times, we'd love to have you in the fam bam. Yo, what's up? What's up? To be honest, the crazy part is I haven't even really been following Runic and Sierra like that. But there was a live that was posted and they've been on the T pages and as well. And on the live, something just didn't really sit right with me. So much they had me cracking up. I hate to admit it, but I actually was cracking up. Okay, so we got to do better. We got to do better because it's really not a laughing matter. What I was laughing at was definitely not funny because Sierra, who I believe is Runic's baby mother, never said that basically she was going to put him on child support so he could take care of his kids and see his kids. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the part that almost took me out here. I'm not going to even cap, yo. I'm not going to even cap. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Just because you put somebody on child support, they definitely take care of their kids. Boom, just like that. Like magic, fireworks, power, just like that. No, I wish it did. That's the sad part because men will make babies, women will make babies and then forget they exist. Like, poof, be gone. Where they do that at? Like, it just pop out of a cooch and then say, what's up? How you doing? Like, don't play. Like, that's your child. If it's your child and you know it's your child, why neglect the child? Even though the baby at that age probably won't remember too much, but the baby mama does, because guess what? The baby mama is still healing. The baby mama is still recovering. The baby mama is still going through. So please, ladies, please do not have babies by these men if you don't think they're going to be in your life for the long haul. Don't have a baby for a come up, not a push up, for a check, none of that. Not saying she did. What I'm saying is just don't do it, because these men are not going to necessarily have your back just because you have their child. It's too many labels out there for deadbeat fathers. That's why I can appreciate any man who steps up for his family, steps up for his kid, whether he's with the child's mother or not, especially right after the birth, because that's when the mother needs it the most, and she's probably going to give you less drama and stress if you are there, because it takes months for her body to heal, months for her to get readjusted, and if she's not fully there for herself, how is she going to be there for the child? It's emotionally and exhausting. That's why a lot of women go into depression. They need you at that first 6 months of child being birthed more than anything, and that's gonna steal the foundation for your relationship. And if you put those 6 months in good and put in a good word, a lot of times they will come back to you. Okay, so let's do that, men. The baby was so tiny, laying on the chest, and she looked like she was tired. She looked like she was a little exhausted, and I can understand. She's like, if you're not gonna take care of home, you're not gonna help me out, baby, I'll put you on child support. And that's a good thing, because I don't feel like women have to put men on child support. I actually seen it happen. Sometimes the judges will request a certain amount and request that you put your baby father on child support. But no, just because you put someone on child support, that doesn't mean they're going to step up to the plate. Sometimes men will rebel, be resentful against you, and sometimes they will disappear. Child support is put in place for when you have an absent father, when the child father is not really present in the child's life, and you need some support, because children are expensive at times and can be time consuming, or you may just need a babysitter or just a break or daycare funds or diaper funds or just whatever. That's what child support is for, because two people make the baby, and so it's going to take two people to take care of it. So Rooney, you're going to have to do better. Step up. You see your boy Mike, funny Mike, stepping up and being there for his kids, and everything. He has another baby on the way. He always got Jalea back. Everybody know he's with Jalea. And shout out to them for their pregnancy. I gotta go check them out, honestly. I actually almost forgot about them because they be breaking up and get back together. But at the end of the day, they trying to stay strong, and I can respect that. They obviously love each other better than anybody else right now, and so I commend them on that because I feel like they're the best to understand each other in right now. So yeah. So take his advice. That's your friend. Go to Funny Mike and be like, Funny Mike, help me out, bro. It's hard, bro. And if he don't give you no advice, he ain't no real boy. But I feel he's your boy. So listen to the motherfucking advice. Try to deal with your baby mom at least the first couple months if you can, because she's exhausted. Okay, her body is still healing. She just gave birth to a human. I did a video about that. How fathers are needed, especially the first few months after a child is born. Okay. And if they were more involved, then the mothers will have less postpartum, in my opinion, because when they see you're not caring about their physical, mental, and physical health, you're never around, you're just throwing the problems and everything on them, they're going to resent you. They're going to feel animosity to you. They probably really will double the child support and get extra funds and all this if they need to, because it's stressful. So save yourself and your child and your baby mama a disservice, because y'all might be beefing now because of hormonal reason, but y'all might want to make up later on and do the family thing. So don't mess it up the first couple months, because that's going to be the kicker, the telltale signs of what's going to happen in y'all situationship. Okay. But yeah, that almost actually took me out, and it's very sad because I want every father and mother to be a part of their child's life. I mean, don't we all? In a perfect world designed with perfect people, perfect bodies, perfect love making and baby making, we want both parent to show everlasting love to their little individual that they created into this world, and hopefully to each other. And if you cannot show the same love to each other that you had when you made and conceived that baby, then at least show it, as much as you can, and be cordial. Check on your child, because yes, every day, all day with a little person, I'm sure it can be time consuming, draining. You do need breaks. So, but yeah, technically you can go and drop the baby off at him. He's a parent, it's not like he'd be kidnapping him, but I wouldn't recommend it, because even then he may or may not be receptive, but at the same time, he's the father, he's the child's father. And I have heard women do that. Like, they'll just go drop the baby off. But at the end of the day, it's like, you don't know what situation you got going on at the time or whatever, but it's a chance that you can take, because if y'all have joint custody. However, if you have joint custody and he's not being responsible, he's leaving you out in the cold, because a lot of men don't feel like they know how to deal with a little baby. Some of them are scared of them, but that's no excuse. The baby has to have somebody to take care of it, because it can't take care of itself at that age. It's vital. So either you're going to do it or it's not going to get done. So at the end of the day, I had to step in and help out, because, bro, you was with the girl for a couple of years. Like, y'all made a whole child together. Why dip now? Like, you should have dipped before the dipping got dipped. Okay. But yeah, I hope they work that out, because I know that's stressful on both ends. I don't know what necessarily was done for them to break it off, start beefing or whatever, but whatever is done, hopefully it can be fixed, okay, before it's too late and gets worse. But yeah, if he's not going to be present in the child's life, you definitely can request full custody of the child. And I think with full custody, you might even qualify for more financial assistance, which is very sad, detrimental. But hey, if he's not doing his parts and his months and months and months, he's not seeing his child, then he definitely is becoming an absent father, which is sad situation, but it does happen often, more times than not, which is very sad and chaotic. Absent fathers are a very real thing in this world, and I know firsthand when you are not able to see both parents and feel the jovial of both parents, or even in the same household, it can affect you in some forms of fashion. Because guess what? When you're not around, the other parent is going to do what they want to do, say what they want to say, and sometimes might even talk bad about the other parent. Not on all occasions, but on most occasions. And then that friction, they're going to feel the friction between the two parents. It's just chaotic. It's chaotic. And then they start to understand why the other parent doesn't want to come around. But at the end of the day, that's never should be an excuse, because you should have been smart enough to know that I'm about to create life with this person. So I'm going to try to make sure I choose the right person, or get my act right. So I know how to act right when my child comes. Okay. We got too many broken homes, too many broken promises. Okay. And maybe that's why we got so many generational curses, because people just keep breaking up homes, breaking up families, and it's not affecting nobody really but the child, the offspring, the future lives, the future children, because they're going to see that. They're going to think it's okay for them to do. And it just continues, goes on and on and on. Broken homes, broken promises, broken contracts. Now, if I could see if the person was just terrible to you, they stress you out, you just can't stand them, okay, I get that. But you don't understand that the first year, the second year you was with them, the third year you was with them. So at this point, it's a little bit too late. But at the end of the day, they're grown. They're going to do what they want to do, of course. I'm just speaking on just really overall men and women's dynamics who have children together. The baby father, the baby mama situation. I recently did a video talking about how we don't need no more baby mamas or baby fathers. Y'all definitely go check that out. It's a little tea for you. Because at the end of the day, you're hurting these kids. You claim you love children, you love your kids, you love your family, but ask most kids, would they rather be with both parents or not with both parents? Now, true enough, if it's a toxic situation, they hate each other, yes, of course, they don't want to be in that environment. But times are hard enough out there, and it's even better when you have somebody who has the same love and same interest for the offspring that is created. Because a lot of time when you bring other people into the situation, whether step parents, step children, not all the time, but most of the time, sometimes they're not going to have the same love as that father. They can't. I mean, but sometimes it does happen. The step parent is able to step up, but even the kid is not going to fully have the love for the step parent or really appreciate the values and morals of the step parent unless that's all they know. And that does happen on sadly rare occasions. But y'all let me know what y'all feel down below. Wish these two the best. Well, as always, thank you for stopping by. This is all the allegations for your alleged tea, entertainment, and gossip and predictions. And we will definitely have more. So definitely come back and see us. And if you want to be notified, hit that bell and also subscribe, especially if you've been here before. Come back again and again, but subscribe and join the fam band. We'd love to have you. And if you liked anything that was said on today, or even made you laugh, joke, think, ponder, make sure you hit that thumbs up or that like button, especially if you agree or disagree, and comment down below.